Okay, the date today is the 7th of July 2011 and gardening diary update. Potatoes are going out of control. Rose is past its best now, but still looking a gorgeous colour. Absolutely amazing colour on those roses. And petunias in the hanging baskets, lobelias, sweet peas, they're also looking very pretty. Yeah, absolutely beautiful colours on those sweet peas, just amazing. I've just wrapped them back up because they're all falling down a little bit, so look a bit squashed against the wall there, but there we go. Courgettes everywhere, lots and lots of courgettes. Lettuce that wants planting out in the garden. Another beautiful hanging basket. More sweet peas. I love the colour of these sweet peas. It's just absolute. I don't know if the camera actually does it justice. That is it's an utterly amazing colour. Lots of various different plants growing on. Rocket, spring cabbage, spring onions, pak choy, a courgette plant which I couldn't get rid of, leeks which need to be put in the ground, geraniums, foxgloves I'm growing for next year. Here's me hanging bag from the tomato. The tomato has just, I think somewhere just got some little tomatoes coming on it. Yeah, you can just see little tomatoes. Yeah, but it's curling its way out of the bottom of this bag, which has got a marigold in the top of it, which is exceptionally bright orange flowers. Amazing. I mean, the marigolds are absolutely, utterly gorgeous. Amazing, amazing colour. Never grown marigolds before. Well worth it. Brilliant colour. Lobelia, not so fussed about. Dotty little flowers. Took an awful long time to grow. But pansies, these are the ones I grew from seed last year. We'll be taking more seed this year, growing more for next. Petunias. Green beans. Now they're doing really well. So we've got lovely long green beans. It's a dwarf variety, andante, dwarf French beans. My mum bought me this thistle last week. I'm not sure where to put that yet. I reckon underneath the apple tree would be a good idea, but I'm not decided. Lavender was pretty, but is now just going a little past its best. Beetroot is eating. Carrots we have eaten, some there that we haven't, and more sweet peas. Absolutely beautiful, amazing colours. Just the colour there is absolutely astonishing, beautiful, and the smell, wow, lovely. More courgettes, lots of pansies everywhere. Raspberries just finished, just chopped that back. And we've had some cabbage out of here. This is the greyhound cabbage. Lovely. We had that last night. Greenhouse. What have we got temperature wise? 30 degrees inside, 22 outside. Lots of flowers coming on the cucumber. There's a cucumber over here. If I can find, there we are, cucumber. Lots and lots of tomatoes, but they're huge, but we just can't get them to go red. So, then here, what we got here? We got aubergine, but it's not producing any flowers. I grew them from seed. Oh no, I lied. Look. Ow, they're spiky. Oh, can you get out? See that? It's probably not. It's a flower. on my aubergine. Yay! Yes, Mum's been saying that she's had flowers on her aubergines for weeks and weeks. We went to Wilkinson's. They were having a bit of a clear out sale on some of their plants, so I got this for 20p. It's a bell pepper, so we'll see if we can produce something. And that is the blueberry, but unfortunately I've just found out that blueberries need non-limey soil, echinaceous or echinaceous, something like that anyway. So I need to go and see if I can find some soil like that. I think Tracy, friend, she had a plant that needed that. So right, what have we got over here? We have got corn growing, and in between the corn we've got pumpkins growing. Let me see if I can find a pumpkin to show you. Here we go. Pumpkin. There's 3 plants here, and I think we've got at least 3 or 4 on each plant. They say not to have more than 3 or 4 on each plant, because otherwise the plant can't cope with doing that. Apple tree, no apples this year because I pruned it back really hard, but it got attacked by aphids this year, which I finally managed to sort of get rid of, I hope. You can see that or not, but those leaves here are just all covered in black fly and aphids and all sorts of stuff, but the new growth is coming through aphid free or green fly free, so that's a good sign. Another great big courgette, plenty of courgettes, and lots and lots of lettuce. That's our new sculpture at old bedpost. And then Andy just painted the green fence at the bottom of the garden, which was, it's lovely. And then next year, well, I've already bought them, but next year hopefully it will have lots of clematis growing up it. I've got various different types. There's an Ernest Markham, there's a President, Dr. Schwarzkopf or something like that, I think. Anyway, they're all going to go along this wall fence behind the hydrangea. Purple sprouting broccoli, that's for spring next year. And we've got the beans growing all the way up these posts, so they're looking quite good. Pond, Christopher cut the grass this morning, and unfortunately we ended up with grass clippings in the pond, which I can't get all it out, so we've had to get a netting or something in there, otherwise it will just go all rotten. Right, more lettuce and more beetroot, petunias. There's some peas there, which they need to be picked, because I think they're ready. In fact, some of them look like they've gone beyond ready. I'm not quite sure what this is plant wise, but it is large. So over here, what we got over here, these are the gooseberries bushes. I'm not sure where to plant them yet, so they're just sitting in tubs. Next door's a honeysuckle draping over. I'll cut that back a bit next year because it's just got a little bit too straggly. Vegler, I took some cuttings off the Vegler, I'll show you those in a minute. And now I think this is a Verbascum, but I'm not sure about that. We're having some discussion. It self-seeded it into Tracy's garden, and she didn't want it. She wanted grass. So I said, well, I'll take it, because I think it looks like a nice plant, so we'll have a look. Honeysuckle there, growing up the dead tree stump. That I planted 2 years ago now, I think. That's doing quite nicely. Cherry tree, I've got lots of new shoots coming on the cherry tree, so that's looking quite good. Just pruned back the raspberry, because the raspberry was all over the place. So took out this year's shoots, and there's next year's new ones for next year. A bit more corn, which I sort of like dumped anywhere and everywhere I had a space free. So oh yeah, I was going to show you the cuttings. Here they are. I took some cuttings off the Vigla, and this is what they've turned into, and they're romping away. I need to separate those now. That's a red currant, which that was a branch that just fell off because it was too heavy for its bush, so it fell off, so I just stuck it in some compost and it's growing. And there I took some cuttings off the hydrangea, so there's 3 in there, new hydrangeas. Not sure what to do with them. I just wanted to know whether I could actually propagate them from cuttings. So it's the first successful lot of cuttings I've actually done. I can't believe how big those tomatoes are. I mean, really, they are almost beef tomatoes, and they're not meant to be beef tomato sized. But yeah, so the greenhouse is looking very full, and the tuddy tat sleeping in the garden. Nibbles! Hello! Yeah, so there we go. And Andy said, don't put the house in it. He says, because the paint's peeling off the doors and window frames. So there we go, but we are planning on doing those. So here we are, for reference. You'll be able to see now when we've done them. And yeah, so excellent. And Andy wants a nice wide shot of the garden, so there we go. Wide shot of the garden, as much as I can get in of it anyway, without climbing over next door's fence. There we go. Really, really pretty. Bye.